What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Gulf Coast Premodern Gameplay series. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at a match featuring Justin playing Mono Black Rack and Dakota playing Gro-A-Tog. Let's jump into the deck techs. First up, we have Justin playing Mono Black Rack, a discard-based control deck built to attack the opponent's hand first and their life total second. The core plan is to use Dark Ritual to accelerate early pressure, then follow up with Duress, Cabal Therapy, Funeral Charm, and Hypnotic Spectre to strip away resources. Once the opponent is low on cards, the rack becomes a steady source of damage, while Curse Scroll and Mishra's Factory give the deck additional ways to close. The creature package also supports the same plan with Ravenous Rats, Withered Wretch, and Smother to help manage the board. The spice here is Dothy Mind Ripper, which fits into the shell perfectly. Shadow makes it hard to block, and if it connects or forces action, it can convert into major discard that pushes the opponent directly into rack range. Dakota is on Gro-A-Tog, a blue-based tempo control deck built around cheap interaction, card selection, and efficient threats. The deck uses Quirion Dryad and Psychotog as its main creatures, both of which scale naturally as Dakota casts cantrips, counters, and discard spells. Portent, Opt, Accumulated Knowledge, and Gush help keep the cards flowing, while Counterspell, Daze, Foil, and Meddling Mage give the deck a strong permission package. There's also targeted disruption with Duress, plus utility answers like Swords to Plowshares and Disenchant. Against Justin's rack deck, the key tension is resource. Dakota wants to protect a threat and keep enough cards moving, while Justin is trying to empty the hand and turn the rack into a clock. Now that you know about the players and the decks, let's jump into the action.
Hey, back at it again, man.
Yes, sir. Another day, another match to commentate on. How the hell are you?
Doing good. I think this is Gro-A-Tog player number 3.
Oh yeah, no, that's been a super popular deck in the locals.
It has been
For good reason, though. It's a good deck.
People like our islands around here.
We got some island enjoyers in both our room and in the Sunshine Games room. But we are starting off on Justin's side, who's playing Mono Black Rack. We're gonna see a Dark Rit into a Hippie. Pretty good start.
Dakota reading the hippie, thinking, okay.
All right, I go Plains and Swords. That feels terrible, but no, he doesn't have that. Play the island, so Daze is live. I like that. And Annul's live. Justin's just gonna come in there. Dakota gonna take 3. Gotta discard a card, baby.
Yep. Random card.
Yep.
Discard.
So he's gonna shuffle them up. Cool. Yeah, good hit. Good hit.
Yeah.
Quirion.
You hate to see it.
You do. All right, draw for turn, Portent. So, Dakota's pretty new to the format. Do you think he's bold enough to drop a mage here?
It looks like he's going to. I tried to give him like a 3-minute
crash
rundown
course
on mage. Yeah, but we did not go over if you see hippie, what to do.
Yeah, and I think this is a good enough spot. I think he shuffled this. I don't think those, unless he's missing his third land.
He is.
So he's going to keep it. Okay, yeah, you're right. He's got enough interaction. You know, he's representing swords. He's got the days. So, I mean, let me get a little more information about what's going on here before I start casting stuff all willy-nilly. He says, yep, that's going to happen. Take 2. And we'll just dice it this time.
4.
Yep. I think that was his Armageddon. Yep.
Ooh.
Gold bordered Armageddon.
Yes, sir.
Just
I'm a
pretty
gold
excited
border
to see that one. Oh, yeah. This is, yeah, okay. So this is a clean answer. This is just say go, maybe annul something, fire that hippie down. Justin with the double Mishras. It's pretty good. If he wants to use his mana, he could get busy with this, with the first Mishra. Or the first factory, and then pump it. Pretty good clock. He's going to come in.
Yeah, we're going to see the fire here.
Yep. 2 damage there. Take 3 off the factory.
Was
Justin
not getting a pump?
No, he's going to hold on. I think because he's got a smother in hand, he's going to just hold on to that removal, expecting a Tog to come down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll see Dakota probably go into the tank here about what he should do, and I think he's going to run out this Tog, and it is going to. I think Justin's going to be rewarded for leaving that, man, for not getting the 1 point of damage in. I mean, he could have done it on the following turn, but then he gets dazed. But it might get dazed here anyway. Yeah, that's going to get dazed. Okay. Happy to
Daze
run
is
that
a hell of a
exchange.
card.
Oh, yeah. I love how he just instantly turns it around. Like, yeah, you don't know what this thing does.
Yeah, you should probably read this one, buddy.
Yeah, for anybody watching that didn't catch the intro, this is Dothy Mindripper. It's a 2/1 with Shadow that says, when it attacks, if it goes unblocked, you may sacrifice it to have an opponent discard 3 cards of their choice. He's going to come in for 1 here. No pump. Probably just slam this mage, naming something he's already seen.
Smother.
Smother would probably be the name. Good. Yeah. The goat.
My man, let's go.
The goat. Hypnotic Spectre. Okay.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a scary card.
It is. 2 charms in hand means he could 2-for-1 himself on that mage if he wanted to. Probably doesn't want to. He's probably gonna. Well, regardless of what he's gonna do, if I'm Justin here, I think you play out your land, you send the Dothy in, no blocks, sack it, make him discard his hand. I mean, it plays into his Tog, but I mean, I think that, and then you just replay another one.
Yeah.
Right, not having the smother here's, it does suck. Justin giving it a think. Yep, gonna crash in and not sacrifice, or is he? Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, Dakota does only have 2 in hand, so, but that is...
Yeah, but...
that is 2 Tog damage. I mean, that's 2 damage in hand.
Right.
At the least.
Yeah. I think it's less about saving the damage and more about just getting the raw resources out of his hand.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and now your rack is very live if you draw one. Dakota come in here, maybe forgetting about the factory. So he's gonna double charm it? I don't know if I like that.
He's gonna...
I mean, you're just gonna throw your I mean, he's got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, so he could do 5 here. I mean, you're at 19. I think you just let it happen. You're only probably going to take 1. Dakota might pump it once or twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, Dakota, very new to the format, however, not new to Magic. Very good player, is qualified for, I believe, the next regional championship. I played on a team with Dakota. We've gone to testing houses. We've played in regional tournaments before together. He's a very good player. So, although this might be a new format for him, Magic is, he understands the game at a very fundamental level. So, expect to see him have to read
Did
a lot
he
of
just
cards.
Rip a duress? He's gonna duress the duress. Oh, yep.
Yeah. How did he know that he had the duress?
He didn't. He just happened to draw it, so he just blind duress.
No kidding. That's kind of shocking.
Duress.
Okay, so now this meddling mage is naming Smother.
Smother. Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna come in, no blocks. All right, take 2. Take 3. This is where that Dothy Mind Ripper doesn't look so good. Is when the opponent doesn't have any cards in hand. Another foil. I think he's only playing 2 foil. So.
Yeah, he is only playing 2 foils.
I think we'll see the block and pump. I think.
Yeah.
Dakota's just gonna posture like he might have some interaction. Learning now that when there's two factories in play, things get a little tricky.
Factories, pump factories.
That's it, man. That's it. And he could have pumped
Justin
it twice.
Ripped the wasteland last turn, and I'm not sure why he wouldn't go after that city of brass.
That's dealing him damage. You know, he's low on color sources. Dakota's ripping off the top.
Yeah, but if you hit that city of brass and then he used the gemstone mine once, I mean,
that's an extra point of damage on Dakota's side, right? Because now you're putting 2 lands in his graveyard.
That's true. But he'd be down to 2 lands for the rest of the game. Well,
yeah,
until he
draws
the rest
more,
of the game,
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Dakota's just ripping stinkers off the top, man. Is that a counterspell? Yeah. Arcadian Mass counterspell. Yeah, I like turning the gas on here. I like getting both factories busy, coming for 6. And I don't sack here. I think you just take 6 and it's a race.
Yep.
He can't do enough with what's on the board. Quirion Dryad, okay. It's pretty good. I think you go... Yeah, right.
Yep. Absolutely.
Sack that, give yourself a little bit. See, that's... that's one of the things, although it's a very small thing, I think that Gemstone Mine taking the place of what would be the Mox in this deck isn't so bad. I mean, it does give you a little bit of fuel later. For the Tog, I mean, obviously, you'd rather just have your land not blow up, but in this instance, it's not so bad.
Waiting on the wasteland for to lose the gemstone mine.
He's gonna float a blue here. Doesn't want to get got by something, so he's like, I'm dead at 2 or at 1, so I'm just going to float the blue.
Yep.
And if you want to pass the turn, you know, go ahead. Dakota drew a Portent. Has a counterspell Portent, so his entire hand is offline right now. And he can't block. So your best bet is Portent and pray for swords. But you're still dead to the factories. Yeah, so I think this one's just GG's. I don't think there's... Yeah, there is no card that Dakota could have here. But you got to go for it. You could also swords your own thing, maybe. He's thinking. You know, go to blocks.
Yeah, I don't even.
Well, I guess you can't. Yeah.
Swordsing his own thing would be enough.
No, but if he doesn't fire up the factory because he knows he'll lose it. Yeah, if he just swings in with the shadow, thinking this is unblockable, you have to have swords, and he doesn't fire the factory. Yeah, so yeah, that's good enough. Yep. He shows him I had 3 lands. Are you a fan of showing your opponent what was in your hand?
It depends. I will if my opponent shows interest in the deck or like how to play it or is just like interested in sideboarding, you know, but I'm not a just show it off rip sort of guy.
Gotcha.
Ooh,
okay,
no lands, that would have been a crazy hand.
Yeah, 1 swamp. I think I'm in on keeping that.
Oh yeah, 2 dark reds, 2 hippies.
There's no greater thrill than keeping a 1 land hand with a dark red and a hippie and just going, I am all in on this.
I'll figure it out.
I will figure.
Please no swords.
That is a later me problem. I will deal with that at a future turn. Okay, this is a much better hand. So one of the dark reds probably
kind of the
back.
same for Dakota because he's keeping a 2 mine hand, which that's crazy mana.
I don't know. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. You're gonna get to use your mana. Not sure what the name was. Probably swords, I would guess.
It's a duress, so he doesn't have to name.
Oh, right. It is a duress. You're right. I thought, okay.
You could only take Armageddon, Fire Ice. If he followed up with the Cabal Therapy to strip the Fire Ice, that would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Does he play? Do you know if he plays Cabal?
He does, yeah. He does.
Okay.
2 of them, I think. So here we'll see Dryad. Yep. Nothing to back it up. That's risky, but risk it for the biscuit. And he knows Justin has perfect information almost. He doesn't know about the swords, but I think we'll see an Edict main phase before he gets a chance to do anything with that. Yeah. Do it before you counter it. Another land.
That feels a bit better.
Yeah. He's just gonna go for the Tog. I'm gonna fetch first, of course. And
yep.
yeah, you gotta. He's like, what do I get?
You gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Another invasion island.
Yep. Absolutely.
You see, that is my gemstone mine. That's gold border, and yours is the black bordered.
Oh, we're influencing the games in ways that people have no idea.
Yep.
Looks like we're seeing a dark writ into also float a colorless, play a mind ripper. Okay. Play a land for turn. He does have the fire ice, which Justin knows about.
Yeah, looks like Justin's running out of steam here.
Yeah, he's got a wasteland. Wasteland doesn't look good in the face of you are about to lose your only 2 targets. So he says, I'm going to activate. I'm going to fire ice by getting rid of these.
Double fire ice.
Okay. Double fire. Okay.
Nuke your board. Hit
Nuke your board.
for 1. Hit that for 2.
Oh, he's telling him I can pump it to save it. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Justin being nice there.
Yep. Why didn't he do? Oh, because he only needs to do 1 to the Dothy. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Basically saying, if you do 2 and 2, I can just save it. So, gonna come in
Just
for 2 here.
a little bit.
We do a little graveyard munching. Justin found a snuff out, it looks like. Great choice in swamps, by the way. Ice Age. I believe those are some Dougie Schulers. Yeah. I altered one of those once. I painted a little red robin on one of them. Okay. City of Brass is the play. He's going to tick the keg up. I think he's going to stop it at 2. You're certainly not getting the Mind Ripper with a keg anytime soon.
No.
Says, all right, I will waste your brass. Put it at 2. Leave it there. Draw for turn. Another land. Lands all around. Come in for 1. How about 2?
Lands in a sword that he cannot convert.
Yep. Oh, another land. Justin's just going to hang on to it. Oh, he pumps it to 3. Wonder if he knows he doesn't have to. Oh, yeah, true.
Little karate attack there.
Yeah. Yeah, Dakota known for his karate attacks. There's a smother.
Swords is live. I believe that's a... Is that 2 smothers now? Or is that...
Yeah, it's a smother and a snuff out.
Smother. Yeah.
Yeah, dark hand is dark writ. Yeah. And that land is not going to save it. Land in hand, I should say. Justin is way overdue for a threat here.
And if you notice that invasion planes that we were talking about in the last game, the same one.
Oh, I see. Is that a John Avon planes?
Oh, I'm not good with the artists.
I think
Sorry,
it
brother.
is. No,
Let
you're
you
good.
down.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Draw for turn. Oh, a little stamped island. Is that a stamped Tempest Island?
I believe it is a stamped Tempest Island, my friend.
All right. I think it's going to go to the graveyard in a second here.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. He says, yeah, you got a rat, and I lost my island.
That is a Getting Gang stamped Tempest Island.
All right. It's a sick stamp, too. I got a set of those. Meddling Mage, what's he gonna name?
Our friends in Alabama.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Naming Funeral Charm.
Funeral Charm.
I mean, he's
got me last time, not again.
Yeah, he says you gotta have 2 of them, but maybe you do. You have 2 in hand. Drew a snuff out.
And there's another snuff out.
He could play land and start thinking about hard casting that bad boy. But it's non-black creature, I believe.
Meddling Mage is non-black, so
This is true.
worked out this time.
And I'm going to come in for 1 with the rat.
Yep, my rat's doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, I'm a fan of not necessarily ticking up the keg. Or maybe he didn't have the swords when he started ticking it up. I was going to say, I'm a fan of... Oh, Engineered Plague. Interesting he would bring that in. He could play it on rat. Do you bring
so
in
your
the
rat does
plague
nothing.
here? Yeah, and
No.
against this? No, I didn't think so. Okay. He probably thought it would make sense, you know? Like, I could see how maybe you'd think that. I mean, he showed you that Dothy thing a bunch, so you just kind of...
That's what I was thinking.
You know, but again, Dakota learning the format, so could be heads up. I don't know. You know, I mean, he could have different ideas. Looks like the draw was it's
a therapy.
Therapy, yeah.
Of the Cabal variety.
Come in for one.
Each for one.
Play it. Oh, he did get the engineered plague after the shuffle too. Marked ass card. Okay, gonna figure out what he's naming. Here? I think you name maybe Meddling Mage or
Psychotog, something.
Yep. And then I think you have to. I think you have to
care
give up the
about
rat.
Engineer Plague.
Yeah, I think you do.
I don't think the rat. I think the rats lived quite a while with that swords in hand. I think you
have
give
to
up the rat for the swords.
I think you give up the rat for the plague because otherwise, the other 3 rats in your deck are just dead. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Because he can't actually play it right now. I forgot he doesn't have black mana, so he can't actually play it. But he draws a Gush. That's a pretty good draw.
That is a good draw.
Here he goes. Okay, so he's going to float 2 and Gush. Pick those up. Draw 2. What's a draw? AK, Portent. Pretty good.
Portent. Pretty good.
Play a land for turn.
Hit him with an AK, hit him with a Portent.
Yeah, hit him with an AK. I think you should Portent first.
Portent first, yeah.
Because if you find stuff you want, you could draw, start drawing into it.
Like you just found another island. He probably didn't want that island.
All right. Yeah, like here you're drawing, City of Brass and Quirion Dry. Oh, I guess you wouldn't have drawn. Yeah, you wouldn't have drawn the City of Brass because you wouldn't have seen that island off the top.
Yep.
It's okay. Perfect information, but
the island.
I think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to take the foil on the top. Yeah, because you're going to draw that on his upkeep.
And I think he stacked it wrong. I think you want to. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
You want to have the city before you have the Dryad in case he has a way to rip it out of your hand.
Exactly. Factory go. Oh, did he draw the foil? Okay, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He says, I'm going to not play the city because I don't want to get it wastelanded, maybe?
Yep, which smart. Paid off.
But now his foil's off. Oh, no, he has another island.
No, he has an island.
Okay. Factory in. There's your Dryad. So now you go City of Brass, play your Dryad, right? Take 1, no problem. Play your Dryad, then play the Plague, naming what? Oh, no, you can't.
No.
I think that's just, your hand is now textured to be just casting the foil for free.
Yeah, absolutely.
Justin, long overdue for a threat here, and he draws a rack. Pretty good.
Oh, pretty great.
I think I'm starting with the Wasteland on your Brass.
Yeah, and I'm trying to snuff out your Dryad.
Right. That's gonna walk into a counter spell if he does though. And then that rack's gonna.
Yeah, that rack's gonna do the Lord's work.
Yeah.
He's thinking long and hard about it.
Graveyard order matters, Dakota. What are you doing? No. No. Dakota, no. I don't think it matters in this game. I don't think he's got a furnace, but if he does, he'll watch this back and go, "Oops,
Whoopsies,
whoopsie daisy." Yeah, I think you're supposed to just counter that. Yep,
you have to.
You have to grow the dryad. And then Rack comes down and he says, "Cool, you take 3. I bolt you." I think you're supposed to use the fact. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, I guess.
Take 3. Draw. It's a gush. Looks like it's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Solve that rack problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Counter on your guy. Draw 2. Oh,
Ooh,
all right.
Dryad.
I think you could just play the land out here, get in. Or do you play the Dryad and hang on to the land? You play the gemstone mine, so you're not taking 1 to your brass, right? No.
I don't think I'm playing anything out here. I don't think I'm committing that other Dryad to the board because it doesn't grow the other Dryad.
Dakota currently in a race that he can win. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to play that out. That's okay though. Oh, that hurts. Smother, wasteland your brass.
Yeah. But Dakota does have the mines, so he won't be cut off his colors.
Sure. But now he's deploying yet another card out of hand just to get color online, which he doesn't really need right now.
Nope.
I think the first order of business is get rid of that City of Brass. We'll see. Okay, he's going to fire this up and see if he could sort of 2 for... Well, no blocks. Yeah, good exchange for Justin there. That felt pretty good. Take 1. Take 1. He's got 2 in hand.
Black sleeves on a black mat.
I know. Counter spell, not very good here. Yeah, banging for 1. Pass a turn. Justin is currently running this race. Duress you. I think you just have to counter. I mean, you don't have to counter it, but you should to get the counter. You should to get your counter in your Dryad.
Yep.
Since you can't really do anything else anyways.
And then he doesn't know the information of your hand. It's the only thing he could have taken anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Take 1.
Now he's going to be
4.
thinking that you had something to protect.
Yep. He has an AK. That's pretty good with another one in the graveyard. Draw 2. Grow the Dryad. It's pretty good. Oh, not bad. But he tapped his planes, but he could play out a land here and still. Okay.
Ding you for 3.
Rat. That's pretty good. Discard 1. Put an island from your hand into graveyard. That card's been eroded. Yeah, Justin's just gonna force the issue here. He's gonna come in for 2, force the swords. He's gonna take 2 in his upkeep, go to 2, and then I don't know that he can draw his way out of it. I think he's just dead. one in hand. Go ahead, take 2 to 2. You're going to draw 1 card here. You're taking 1 the following turn. You can't play anything out. You want to, but you can't. You just have to. You can't even attack. Because if you attack here, he just takes it. Then he goes, all right, attack you with the rat, and then pass, and you take 1 off the rack. Yeah, you can't do anything, unfortunately. I think this goes back to him playing that land out, man.
Yeah.
Justin doesn't have anything right now, so he's just going to pass. Dakota's going to take 1, and you still can't play anything out. You can't attack. And now the factory's coming in either way. So this is just checkmate.
Yeah, I don't think there is an out to this.
No, there's not. Because he's got 3 cards in hand. Justin is about to come in with the factory and the rat. You block either of them, you take 1 from either the other one, you die. You use any spell to remove anything, you're at 2 cards in hand, the rat kills you. So unless you have exactly disenchant and swords in your hand, you can't win the game. And you got the smother to clean it up. That's just game.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just
it. Yeah, and you do this first, right? I mean, you got it either way, but
hit the counter spell and say, all right, pass the turn. Don't even have to do anything from here. But you don't know if he has a swords for his own guy.
Yeah.
Or something. You know.
Yeah, great games, man. Very good games. Mage off the top. Yeah, and I'm hearing Justin in the background. Yeah, I'm hearing Justin in the background saying, I was playing around Armageddon the whole game.
That makes sense.
Which I think is just his funny way of saying I kept drawing lands. Oh man! All right. Well, hey, that was fun. It was good to see something different on stream. Yeah, that was a fun one.
Something different, something the same. You know.
Yeah, some things never change.
Right. All right, man.
I'll keep bringing the brews.
Let's do it. All right. Have a good one. Peace, y'all.
You too, brother. See ya. Take care, guys.